Hey Margarita,
Hey, how are you?
how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks
Good.
for having me. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear a whole bunch of people talking, you
Oh,
know?
wait. I have this microphone here.
Uh, well, the last time we talked was 11 years ago.
That's crazy.
I just looked on the internet and I listened to the interview because I guess back then there was no Zoom or nothing like that. So it's just audio, but it's on YouTube. So I was listening to it. It's pretty cool. I mean,
Uh,
11 years.
well, thank you for supporting us for that long. I appreciate it. It was
Definitely.
another reality.
Yeah, yeah. So let's get to Prophecy. It's your first album on Napalm Records. And how come you went with Napalm?
Well, we fulfilled our duties with our label Frontiers.
Uh-huh.
So we were looking for a new home for the band, and we've always loved bands on Napalm, and we got to meet them when we were on tour with Dragon Force. So it was a natural kind of transition for us, and we're super happy to be with them.
Cool, cool. Now the album don't come out till March 7th, right?
Yeah.
Right. And where is it available? Can you pre-order it?
Yeah, so we have actually I have one right here.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love how Napalm they do the packaging
Right.
and things up
Wow.
like this. And it has my favorite part,
Uh-huh.
this booklet
Cool.
with
Yeah,
where all the lyrics are inside and all of
that's
that.
good. That's good.
So yeah, people can pre-order it on Napalm. The vinyl is available on their store, and then we are offering exclusive packages. One of the package has my painting in it.
Uh-huh.
Um, so
Cool.
we have a lot of different options that people can get. Yeah.
Wow, wow. 6 studio albums. That's amazing, huh?
Right. Well, I really think like the band, the version that it is today, I think that really started with Universe. Well, I
Uh-huh.
think when people these days ask me when the band started, I really say 2017 because when Dave and I met, we just started the band right away. And the very first album, Mask, that we put out, that
Uh-huh.
was previously written with other people. So I wasn't really a part of it. I
Right.
just sang the songs. And then Immortal Waltz, I think, gave us a chance to start working and writing together.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's not universe that we really found the path that we want, the trajectory of the band started really.
Cool, cool. So I'm going to go down some of the tracks and stuff like that. And can you tell me a little bit about each song? Cool. Let's start off with Death Note, which is one of my favorites. You know, tell me a little bit about that track.
So Death Note, okay, so I have to mention the previous album Hologram because the graphic novel that goes along with it, there's a story behind the album. There's a little bit of the songs can be listened to obviously on their own, but if
Uh-huh.
people want to read into it, there's a concept. So
Right.
Hologram kind of left off on a cliffhanger. So we're on this distant, most volatile planet in the universe, traveled there as holograms. Our bodies are back on Earth.
Uh-huh.
And leader, the rogue leader of the faceless civilization, he sacrificed his whole civilization because they were compromised by AI
Uh-huh.
and didn't know, AI basically gained control. So he sacrificed his whole entire planet to send us back. Um, because it's a long story, but we were
Uh-huh.
there. We needed something to stabilize our hologram.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, Death Note starts off where we wake up. That's why we are in those pods in the music videos.
Right.
But Death Note is really a battle within your mind. It's like AI is trying to infiltrate and who's going to be in control. And then also the message is kind of the importance of humanity and consciousness. Because like in the music video, I came here for you, take my hand. It's like the other character coming like from a whole different world, recognizes the importance of humanity and human consciousness as it's like in the story, I say that the fabric of the universe is pretty much held together by consciousness.
Right,
So
yeah.
he comes together to join humanity in the fight against AI.
Wow. Cool. How about track number 2? Give it to me, Mind Assassin.
So that's kind of takes it a little bit further, but it's similar. It's the battle between consciousness and artificial intelligence, but that's kind of like in a fun way, really embodying that kind of looming AI shadow and just playing into it. It's a really fun track. It's kind of like taking the battle inside your mind out in the open and experiencing. We just filmed the music video for it, so it was pretty fun.
Cool, cool. Prophecy Unbound.
So that song, it's kind of brings it all together.
Uh-huh.
So, the main lyrics in the song merge my heart and mind.
Uh-huh.
So for me, I think that's what separates us because, these days, like I started talking about this with Universe really long time ago. So it's interesting how these days everyone's talking about AI.
Uh-huh.
But what separates us is that we have, our hearts to guide our mind and vice versa. So when you merge it, that's when kind of the magic of humanity happens. So
Right.
probably, it kind of encompasses all the albums that we had previously and just kind of brings it home, I would say.
Cool. Wow. How about Sad Life of a Rose, which is another one of my favorites?
Thank you. Yeah, so that song, it's definitely very personal. It's kind of taking my soul and how I view my personal experiences and really laying it out, with the music. So that song is more of a personal story experience and being vulnerable. Because like I really give myself to whatever I'm doing or to the person or to the music. So it's kind of like a bit of a personal song at that.
Cool, cool. How about Rogue?
So Road was actually the very first song we wrote for this album, and that was the song that we were negotiating with Napalm. So we were going through a bit of a tough transition after Frontiers.
Uh-huh.
There was a lot of unknowns, and there was a point where we're like, we either quit or we go rogue. So I think the energy behind that really fueled the song, but also with the story, that's kind of how we introduced the rogue leader of the Faceless Civilizations.
Uh-huh.
He is helping us because he recognizes the importance of humanity and consciousness, and you kind of see that in the music video. But yeah,
Cool.
that's more like full power,
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Go.
You like making the videos?
Oh yeah, of course. When I make the songs, I always envision the videos because for me it's very exciting. Yes.
Right, yeah, definitely, definitely. How about Hear Me, which is the ballad?
So that song, for me, it's very important and meaningful because my background, I played piano my whole life and classical music. That was my background. So I've never done a song where we just put that kind of acoustic, just voice and piano on the record. I've done some piano versions of songs before,
Uh-huh.
but this was the first time. So it's just, kind of encompasses the meaning of human existence in a way, especially when we're talking about artificial intelligence, because it's some kind of intelligence, right? But it just makes it a lot personal because ever since I was young, I always kind of asked those questions, where do we come from? What's the meaning of this? And what's my meaning? So that song is very vulnerable and it's my soul on the basically right there in front. And it kind of came by chance because we weren't planning on it. But 3 days before we were leaving on our European tour, we were counting the songs with our producer Mike, and we only counted to 9, and we
Uh-huh.
needed 10. So he was like, "Well, go home and make a song on the piano because that's the only way we could record and make the deadline."
Wow, wow, wow. How about the other side of fear?
So I've had like the theme going throughout all of the albums. Like for Universe, we had Face of Fear. And with the unknown, the unknown kind of talks about that a little bit. I'll find strength in the unknown. So to me, it's always like, I think the biggest roadblock in life is fear, and I deal with it myself. So I always have a song where I can remind myself to overcome the fears. And this one is such a fun track, and I think it really fuels you to build your reality on the other side of fear. So
Track number 8, Martyr.
So Martyr was the second song we wrote when we wrote Rogue. And that song is pretty heavy. I remember like Am I Enough for You? Martyr is it kind of ties in with the story, for example, like the Rogue leader that helps us, he is a martyr in a way because he believes believes in what he's doing, but it kind of plays upon who is a hero, and the hero is only viewed in a certain through a certain eyes, right? To some people, you're a hero, to others, you're a villain. So Martyr kind of plays upon those ideas and what makes the hero, what makes the villain, and what is enough, when you are, it's a lot to unpack in that one. So I encourage people to listen to the lyrics.
Definitely. Relive Again, which is another favorite of mine.
So that song, I always think about what it would be like if you could relive your moments, if you could relive your life, because I don't know, sometimes I just go through the day and stop myself and realize, well, that's the moment that I'm never gonna have again. Like, might have something similar, but the moment has gone. And maybe, these days I think it's coming more to the forefront of conversation because of artificial intelligence questioning reality. I mean, we live in a virtual world, and maybe we can just, on the side of this, have a replay button and relive the moment. With that song, I just want to kind of encourage people to make sure that, to go through life and go through the moments and make those moments that you would want to relive again. And mostly for myself too. I try to live my life, so I would want to relive it again.
Cool. And the last track, Falling Light.
Yeah, that one's very meaningful. All the songs are, but this one is just so close to my heart. It's it's just all of what we talked about now, all of the songs, it just brings it all together. It encompasses all of those themes and ideas. And I say I am the falling light. So it kind of maybe hints in a way that we are basically, we are the consciousness. We are life. And we have more power within us than we realize. It just brings it all.
Cool. Do you feel life after death is a part of reality?
Yeah, I think so. From even when I was really young, and my parents never imposed any religious beliefs, but I always had that feeling. So maybe it's true, because why else would I have that feeling? I don't know. I was like 3 years old and I thought about these things.
Cool. Now you're going on tour in March. Can you tell me anything about the tour? How long it's going to last? Where are you going?
Yeah, so we are going on tour with Delane and Zandria, 2 European bands. It's about a month long. It starts in Arizona. goes all around. It goes into New York, Seattle, goes to Canada, ends in Texas. So we're covering a lot of ground.
Uh-huh.
We have a local show. We're local to Los Angeles, so we're playing at the Whiskey, which
Cool.
is about 10 minutes from me right now. So we go to Arizona, then we come back here. But it should be it's a very exciting tour, and we're looking forward to it.
Cool, cool. Can you tell me anything about merchandise that's available?
Well, yeah, I actually have on the way to the post office to mail some, but I make these figurines.
Cool.
So this is the road leader of the Faceless. This is from the song Road.
Wow.
But yeah, so I like to make it, get creative and offer a lot of different items. One of the things that, I mean, I've done artwork for a while now, so I always try to incorporate that into the merchandise. One of the new items that we have is lyric and art journal, and it looks like an ancient journal, and there are all the lyrics to the songs that I hand write. Ink, like actual ink, have it right here.
Wow. Cool.
And then half of the journal is all my lyrics, and then the other half is blank. And I want to encourage people to write their ideas in that half. And then also, we have T-shirts and all that kind of stuff, signed print. And then one of the packages comes with the canvas that I make that's inspired by the artifact that I made for the music videos and Death Note and Prophecy, that thing I'm holding. So it's kind of inspired by that artifact.
Now, our interview was 11 years ago. So 11 years ago to now, did you reach a goal that you were hoping for?
Wow, it's such a long time.
Yeah.
I think I really found what I would like to do. I think 11 years ago when we just started, I never even thought I would have a rock band. I think it's when we did Immortal Waltz, when we went to Michael Wagner's studio, and I really felt that love that he had for what he's doing. I really recognized that this is what I want to do because I have such different backgrounds. I love to do a lot of different things, but in this band, I can put it all together and draw upon all the skills I have that I've gained throughout, years growing up. So I think I really found what I love to do, and I'm really happy that we've come this far and we've traveled the world by this time. It's kind of pretty cool. So I'm very proud of what we've accomplished so far and just looking forward to the next.
Cool. So where can people pre-order this Prophecy?
I'm sorry?
Where can people pre-order the Prophecy album?
Yeah. So on Napalm Records store, with the vinyl is right now available over there. And then on edgeofparadisestore.com, we have all our stuff on there as well. Right now, we only have the CDs. We'll have vinyl soon as well, but for now, the pre-order for vinyl is only on Napalm.
Cool. Well, Margarita, it was great talking to you, and don't wait 11 years to talk to me again. So would you like to say anything to the fans out there?
Well, I want to thank you for supporting us for so long, and I hope next time we talk is not that long of a gap. And hopefully we'll see you at some of these shows.
I hope so.
Yes, and it would be great to say hello in person. And I just want to thank you, thank all the fans because this band we started from absolutely nothing. So the only reason we're here is because of the fans and because of all the support people shown us throughout the years. So we're super grateful and just really excited to play this music live. And again, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.